Hey, good morning, Wildcats. These are your weekly announcements for the week of May 24 through May 29. And your admin team is here, although Mrs. Montgomery is on special assignment. I'm Mr. Ramirez. I'm one of your vice principals.
Ms. Hernandez, one of your vice principals as well.
And Dr. Macalino, your instructional specialist.
So, okay, Wildcats, let's get ready for the pledge. Show our unity. Please put your hands over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. And Wildcats, we are getting to the end of the school year. Just one more week and you're done. You made it to this virtual year that nobody's ever done before. So with that said, we have a lot of communication coming your way. Part of being a communicator is making sure that you also are ready to receive the communication. So when you get those robocalls, when you get those emails, even with these morning announcements, hey, take some notes. That's what you have your IB planner for, because that way you can communicate to your families what the expectations for end of the school year are, right? So instead of communicating with our office like, hey, when was this and that? Remember, you can always jump back on here on our YouTube videos. You can always go to our school website. We have all the information out there. Take those notes so that way you're clear on your communication.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez, for those wonderful, helpful tips. Okay, Wildcats, today is your last DLI multicultural lesson for the 2020-2021 school year. I hope you guys all enjoyed learning about holidays and religious celebrations that are celebrated not only here in the United States, but all over the world. So 8th graders, check this out. You are no longer reporting to your guest DLI teacher for the 100 or so students who did go to a guest DLI teacher. You just go to your original first period DLI teacher, because all 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, you'll be learning the same DLI lesson plan today, and it focuses on Memorial Day, which is on May 31, and it's the reason why we have a 3-day weekend. So this is an opportunity for you to understand why we have this 3-day weekend. So stay tuned. You'll learn about Memorial Day in a few minutes with your DLI teacher. All right, so I want to say congratulations to our 8th grade Wildcats. As of this morning, we have had a total of 146 completed 8th grade projects. 146 completed 8th grade projects. Okay, so option 1, we had a total of 111 students deciding to complete option number 1, and that is the service learning project, where you were asked to submit a slide deck as well as a research reflection journal. So congrats to the 111 students. Not only you will be getting a shirt, but you will be courted during the promotion walkthrough. So congrats to you. Then we have 35 students who decided to do option 2, which is the reflection project, which only requires a slide deck reflection. That is perfectly fine. Big ups to you, and you will be receiving a t-shirt for your efforts, okay? But now take a listen, because that's not the whole class of 8th grade. That means that we have a number of our classmates who still did not turn in a service learning project or 8th grade project, whether it was option 1 or option number 2. So your parents would have received a phone call either from Mrs. Potts or Mrs. Saltero, either yesterday or today. They called your parents for one of the two reasons. One, you didn't turn in an 8th grade project at all, okay? Or two, maybe you did submit an 8th grade project, but the problem is it was incomplete, okay? So if that was the case, you got a phone call home. So, Wildcats 8th graders, we are offering to the 50 students who did not complete an 8th grade project for you to come in on campus. I will be today, May 26th, I will be in the cafeteria from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Please come through, bring your Chromebook. We are determined to get a 100% turn-in rate of this 8th grade project. I promise you, the skills that you get from this 8th grade project will set a great foundation for you as you enter high school. So, once again, for the students who need to complete, not just submit, but to complete a completed 8th grade project, please come today, anytime between 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. to get in-person support.
All right, something else happening today. You know, we're getting down to the last day of school, and this is pretty much the last free day that we have to support you, right? So, I know we might double dip a little, but prioritize your project. Once you're done with your project, if you need to finish this, jump on in. But also today, we have the last CAS makeup testing. So I hope 8th graders don't double dip too much. I hope you don't have to finish both. If you do, like I mentioned, start with your 8th grade project, okay? Because that way we make sure that you bring up that grade. We make sure that you get a step closer to promotion, right? But today, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Miss Ashford will be hosting the last CAS makeup testing. All right, this information has been emailed to your families. It has been emailed to your teachers. So make sure that you get this information so you can go ahead and finish up your CAS testing. When you get the code, just a little note down at the bottom. It says for the session ID code, it's a 0, not a letter FYI. But Miss Ashford will cover all of that during that Zoom session. And then coming up for summer, you know, we are catching some summer vibes here at OGMS. We want to disconnect from computers as much as possible so that way you can come and enjoy being on campus, being with students again, enjoy some activities without that screen all the time on you. Also, hey, let's get you out the house, right? So come on in and join us. This is for incoming 6th graders, current 5th graders, for our current 6th graders and current 7th graders from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. But hey, is 11:30 too early for you to go home? Well, guess what? We got something on the next slide. All right, we have our CARES after school program also having their summer program here at OGMS. So if you come to summer school in the morning, at 11:30, you can go ahead and meet Mr. Jack and jump on into program until 2 p.m. They will have food, they will have fun activities like arts and crafts, sports, gardening, you know, all the awesome things after school program does. If you are a current 8th grader that cannot attend our summer school, guess what? You can come to CARES after school program all day from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So current 8th graders, you can come enjoy some summer fun with Mr. Jack and the staff from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will also be from June 7th to Friday, July 2nd. And like I mentioned, those of you that are like, hey, you know what? I want to be there for summer. I want to get out the house. I want to see some people, but I want to do the Oak Grove part in the morning and then nobody can pick me up. Guess what? You can stay with our after school program CARES right at 11:30 till 2 p.m. So remember, we have these two awesome programs connected with each other. So that way you get a space. You get a space to enjoy for summer.
That was great to hear. I was getting worried about the 8th graders there. What are we going to do for them? So I'm so glad they can participate with CARES. So thank you, Ms. Hernandez. Hey, just a reminder, virtual open house today and the in-person courtyard walkthrough is tonight. So it has all the information in there about logging into your Google Classroom to see your virtual open house, and those videos will be posted, and it'll start after 3 o'clock. And then you can join us for the in-person courtyard walkthrough. So this is for the community to see just the amazing job and transformation of Oak Grove. And that starts at 4:30. It's from 4:30 to 5:30. And also 8th graders, during that 4:30 to 5:30, you have the opportunity to pick up those t-shirts for doing those projects and your ID cards as well. And then we have some other important dates. I know we're throwing a lot of stuff at you. So on our next slide, it gives us some other dates for everybody else when it comes to turning in those Chromebooks. Again, today, the 26th for 8th graders. On June 1st, we have our next session, and we have a session that is going to be where you need to make sure you bring those fully charged Chromebooks and those hotspots. So please make sure you take care of that, and that it comes in on June 1st. And then on June 2nd is the walkthrough promotion, and that's from 8:30 to 2 p.m. So 8th grade, we've got a lot of stuff for you, so pay attention. And we keep posting these. It's on our website, so check it out. And also, coming up, everyone else, Thursday, June 3rd, 7th graders, 8 a.m. to 11:30. And then we have an afternoon, evening type 1, 3:30 to 6, and all grades can do that. And then Friday, June 4th, is for 6th graders. So please make sure you bring those things in. And I'm going to give you a little secret. If you are stable group B, that means the Thursday, Friday students that are coming in tomorrow and the next day, bring your textbooks. It'll be easier. You wouldn't have to come on this other day. Bring your textbooks, and we'll be able to check them in then. And so you don't have to worry about coming in on June 3rd or June 4th, right? With that part. You still have the Chromebooks, but the textbooks, it would go a lot faster. So, and then all this information. What's up next? What's going on?
Oh, yes.
Oh, this is for part of the promotion, 8th graders. Remember, we're looking at academic performance, our behavioral expectations, and our attendance expectations. So we'll be finalizing all that kind of information this week. So be ready for that.
Mr. Ramirez, can I say something real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
So what 8th grade Wildcats? I've been getting a lot of emails asking questions about promotion. And I've been referring the students to just go on our website. So if you go on our website, scroll down, you will see a picture, this exact picture that you see right now during announcements, and you click on this document. It's a hyperlinked document, and I promise you, all your questions that you've been emailing me about, it's on this document, and it's in Spanish too. So check it out.
That's good to know. Good to know. Thank you. And remember, we're already we got 2 days of hybrid left. Hybrid Group A, we said goodbye to you this week. Thank you for doing a great job. Hybrid Group B, you're coming in for the last 2 days. And as always, we just want to do our friendly reminder to Hybrid Group B about continuing to practice our social distancing and to make sure that you're wearing your IDs and not bringing food or anything like that. But we thank you. You guys have done a great job. We really appreciate it. And 2 days left of hybrid learning. So we're coming down to the very end.
Whew, Wildcats, that is a lot of information. And with all this information that comes, you need affirmations, we need affirmations, because we want to make sure that everything goes smooth, that you get all the information, because we're here to support you. So with that said, we have some positive affirmations here to help us finish off the school year strong, because once we get through all of these end of the year events, we get to take a breather, enjoy our summer here in person, maybe at home on vacation. So here we have some affirmations to get us through.
help us finish out the school year. Focus on the possibilities for success, not the potential for failure. George Lucas.
You don't have to see the whole staircase, just the first step. Martin Luther King.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt.
All right, Wildcats, thank you for joining us this morning. Remember, let's continue to practice our respectful, responsible, resilient, and risk-taking behavior. Wear your mask. Continue to do what you do. We have made it through a couple days left, but you have done an amazing job. So thank you so much. Thank your teachers. Thank your parents. Thank all those who have helped support you this year. So again, hey, Wildcats, awesome job. And we'll see you in the fall. All right. Remember, take it away, Mr. Hernandez.
Like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay in the loop of everything. And stay tuned after this message for a cool commercial. Bye, Wildcats.
Take care,
Bye,
Wildcats.
Bye, y'all.
Shoutouts. Before I end my presentation, I'd like to thank some people who helped me out through all of this. That's going to be my mom, who drove me out wherever I needed to be and helped me edit this presentation, Miss Ashford, who was my advisor through all of this and answered all my questions, Dr. Macalina, who helped put the video in the weekly announcements, Kat Cotto, who told me about everything that I could do to help this shelter, Mr. Colden, who drove the donations up to me from Castro Valley, and of course everyone who helped me out just by donating items. Thank you, I really appreciate it.